Hey, welcome to this video, friends. So in this video, I'm going to show you this picture and I want you to imagine this with me. So imagine this big, large piece of chessboard. And on this chessboard, I want you to think about who you are. Are you a pawn moving very cautiously, slowly at the mercy of other more powerful players? Or are you a knight who is able to take risks and attack, but very little concern for your own safety? Or maybe you think of yourself as a rook, solid, safe, but not very adventurous. Perhaps you are a bishop. You are able to move rapidly, but constrained to go only in diagonal path from which you cannot deviate. Or are you a king who is very important but requires other pieces to serve you and defend you, which leaves the queen who is highly adaptable, flexible, and able to move in any direction? Do you know, friends, who you should be? What is the vision that you have for your life? Self leadership is about cultivating the ability to envision your path, and consciously choose how you play the game of life. Now, I want you to think about this question. Okay. So, with your eyes, let's say you are outside, you're on the road, and with your eyes, if you look at something, if you look away on the road, let's say you're next to a highway at a safe location, how long can you actually see with your own eyes? How many miles, how many kilometers do you see? Some people will say 10 kilometers, 20, 30, 50, 40, 60. Now, let me ask you one example. If I say to you, take a simple piece of paper which is not transparent, or it can be a notebook like this I'm holding in my hand, and if I place it in front of my eyes, can I see in front of me? No, I cannot see anything in front of me. So, if I want to think about tomorrow, if I want to think about next week, if I want to visualize about next month or next year or next 5 years or next 10 years, I cannot do this with my naked eyes. It is not possible. But it is possible with the power of your own mind. This visualization, visualizing about your dream, visualizing about your vision, about your big goal, long term goal is very, very important. So, one example I want to give you is that a boxing champion, Sylvester Stallone, he was successful in his career once he saw Muhammad Ali in a fight and he had an idea to write a story. So he wrote a story and he thought, oh, this is an amazing story. It can be converted into a movie and I want to be part of that movie. I want to play the role of the hero in this movie. That was his vision. He was very clear about that vision that I want to play the role of hero in this movie. So he went to many movie producers and many movie producers turned him down and he did not give up. He kept talking to movie producers and one movie producer said yes to that. And we know that there are movies produced by the name Rocky. There are a couple of movies by that name. So whatever we want, okay, we have to be clear about that in our mind first, okay? Uh, because when your vision is clear, each part of your life, today's behavior, your tomorrow's decisions, tomorrow's actions, next week's actions, next month's actions can be examined in the context of the whole, your vision, what matters to you, okay? So I want to tell you this term that I heard from Stephen Covey about beginning with the end in mind. So be clear about what you want. The interesting thing about this is that everything is created twice in this world. The first one is the mental creation, is the intellectual creation. It's a thought, it's an idea that somebody has. Hey, I want to design something like mobile to communicate with each other. It's a thought, it's an idea. Second, it comes into reality. So the laptop you use, the mobile you use, the cars, the buildings, the bridges, it's all created first in somebody's mind. It's a mental creation. The picture of the building you see on the screen, it was also created. Every detail of this building is created in some kind of software on a computer first before even the earth is touched. Because if the first part is not done first, then whatever the total cost of the project is going to be, it would at least double or triple or quadruple of that entire project. So first creation and then the reality. About your career, about your life is also exactly the same. First, we need to get a clear picture about the future that you want. And friends, I am here to tell you today that you are the programmer of your life, of your career. It is this awareness that the best way to predict your future is to first create it in your mind and then consistently work on it to achieve that. You take an example. My daughter, she told me, hey, I don't like the way my teeth are right now. She's a teenager. So I took her to the orthodontist and he said, hey, I can fix this. So I asked him, hey, how do you do it? And he said, first, I get a complete, clear picture of how your daughter's teeth should look like after my treatment is over. That is a clear picture I have in my mind first. And every decision I make, whatever braces, whatever adjustments I make in the every appointment, those are all governed by that clear picture. Okay. So another example, how many of you use jigsaw puzzles and done those? Okay. So if I tell you, I'm not giving you the end picture first, you just start building it. Then I say, hey, I'm giving you this picture at the end. This is how it should look like. And you have these 1000 pieces of jigsaw puzzle. How useful is to have that clear picture of end in mind first. So in our life, I'm going to show you a structured approach to think about your life. You are here now, wherever it says now, I'm here, you are here, your career is here, your job is here. Maybe you have some goals for 3 months or 6 months. What is later? What is 1 year from today? What is 3 years from today? What is 10 years from today? So to get that clarity, I am providing you with a structure to think about it on how to create that vision for your life. So you see three different buckets here. What is very important for me? What are the must-have elements in my vision I have? What are the important ones for me? And what are the some of the things that are not important for me? Okay. So I give you a list of things also as to help you. So for example, for some people, they will say, hey, the role is a must have for me. It's a non-negotiable thing for me. It has to be in the must have. Somebody will say earning a lot of money is very important for me. Somebody will say risk taking opportunities must be there. They have to be there. Okay. Then other person will say leadership role has to be there. Some people will say toxic culture is something I do not want in my future career. I do not want, I absolutely do not want it. Travel, I do not want it. Micromanaging boss, I do not want it. Autonomy, I want it. Working with a global brand, I want it. It's very important for me. So use this tool, go ahead and create the vision for your future. So we understood the importance of career vision of your career in this video. I'll see you in the next video.